Proud 6 LA's #1 for hip hop. I'm Bryhana, and the lovely and gorgeous Queen Naija is here, girl. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So actually, we've met a few years ago. You probably don't remember, but it was at the BET Experience, and I actually brought you on stage. It was like right before the pandemic. Remember?
BET Experience.
You brought me on stage. That? So it was at the Staples Center. It was inside. It was Summer Walker, Mary J. Blige. You were there. It was a few years ago.
I do remember that. I remember Meet Mary. I remember that.
Yeah. How was that experience meeting her?
It was super dope. She dropped gems. She encouraged me to just keep pushing, and here I am.
Yeah.
Keeping it pushing.
Yeah.
So.
And you got this fire record out with Big Sean, and I know you guys are both from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
How did that collaboration come out? Because I feel like both of you guys are so bomb, and hearing the sound is so fire.
Yeah, we sound great together. We really mesh well. How did this happen? So interviews like this, people ask me, "Oh, what's your dream collab?" You know, his name would come up, and so I'm sure that he kept seeing it. So he DM'd me and was like, "What's up? I'm ready to work." And I was just,
oh wow,
I was like, "Ooh, dope! Like I'm excited," you know.
Yeah.
And so when I finally came to LA, I told him I was out here. He popped up at one of my sessions, and we just like we didn't make a song then and there, but like we vibed out, kind of listened to each other's music, and just like got to meet each other. And then 2 days later, I made Hate Our Love, and it was an empty verse, and I sent it to him, and I was like, yo.
It was like almost perfect, like hearing you two on there together. It was like meant to be.
Yeah, it was like he brought that. It was like he brought the edge to it, but also it was like a poetic kind of vibe, like from a man's perspective. I love that.
Yeah, it was really good. When I listened to it, I was like, I feel too with your music is very relatable, which I love about it, because a lot of times in music it's not always that case, and then with your song there's a lot of haters out there, so I'm sure you've experienced haters in your relationship.
For a fact, people they have their conspiracies and whatnot, but I mean, I think it's not just relationships that are on display. It happens in regular relationships, or it's like people around, like family members, friends, everybody hating on a relationship, and just let them folks rock. If they want to rock out, let them rock, and whatever happens is between them, and if they break it off, that's them. But I feel like you can also like pivot it, and people that aren't in relationships also have haters, people that hate on them being themselves, people that hate on the love they have for a certain dream, or if they're trying to like follow a dream, whatever, and people are like and discouraging them, like that's like showing a sign of like you hating, so it can be any way.
I especially feel too like with us living in Los Angeles, you always have that type of energy sometimes around, even with your own friends, like you said. Have you experienced that as well?
Have I experienced
like friends or family in situations where it's just like
I've experienced things where like people that don't agree with certain things, but it's like it's my life. It's mine.
Awesome. So this record with Big Sean, like I said, you guys sound so phenomenal together. Do you see yourself working with him again in future records?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it would. It would probably happen along the lines in the future. Maybe someday, because he's so dope to work with, and outside of just like music, he's a dope person, real down to earth.
Yeah.
And like he's in the top like rappers, like lyrically, like he's dope. So
did he share any gems with you while you guys were in the studio?
Yeah, he shared a lot of things, but I mean he's just really encouraging. I can't really sit here and go word for word remember what he said, but he definitely dropped some gems.
And I know you're working on your album. Which artists would you say that are probably like your top 3 that you really would love to work with?
Cardi.
Fire.
Top 3, Cardi. Who's something when I don't be remembering like. I don't be remembering. I have so many people, but Cardi B.
On your wish list that you would want
to. Alicia Keys would be dope. Doja.
Yeah. I also feel like you and Young Blue would be really fun.
Oh yeah, we gonna work. I told him I was coming out here too. I gotta hit him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He come to find out he's a dope producer too. He makes some dope beats too. So like it'll be dope if we work both ways. Yeah, he has a really nice voice.
I have to ask you too, because I feel like you do so much. Like you're vlogging, you're a mother, you're a girlfriend, everything above. I just feel like
how do you balance that? Yeah, get that.
I'm like, dang, she does so much. Like, how, as a woman, it's already hard enough, girl. Like, seriously.
When it's hard, but that's what comes with this life. But when you have like the right team around you and support, you just got to put people that you trust around you, trust with your kids. Like right now, my baby's not with me, but they're in someone's hands that I trust. So that makes it a lot easier for me. And then when I'm home being a mom, that's what I'm doing. Like if I don't have to go to the studio and record a song, or if I don't have to be out here, like, doing promo, whatever, like I'm at home taking my kids to school in the morning, like taking them to the jumpy place so we can just still making sure that they are able to have that normal life, so they don't feel resentful,
And to my cousin, like, she's always talking about you because she follows you on social media. She knows you're a mother. She knows you came out of like a toxic relationship, and so did she. And she's like, man, can you ask her, like, how does she balance being a mother and dealing with the negativity of like a toxic relationship,
while I was in it?
Yeah, while you were involved with that situation.
Definitely wasn't healthy. To be honest with you, like, I could say I'm a better mother than I was back then. A lot of things. That was my first child, for one. And it's a lot of mistakes I made with my first that now I learned from with my second. And I could just look back and be like, okay, like, being a mom don't come with instructions, let alone being in a relationship where it's like you battling with your mental health. I just did what I knew is love. Like, I just showed love to my baby. And like, the good thing about it is, even though it didn't work out with me and him in that relationship, he's still like I got some on my lips.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you did. Like, he still has a relationship with his dad. So that's a bond that I can't break. So as long as he feels the love from both parents and like feels support from both of us, then that's all that matters. But like, I do agree that sometimes a lot of people say, oh, keep the parents together, but sometimes like that being apart and happy is better than being, showing your kid a toxic relationship. And you know what I'm saying? So, whatever works, but
just try to figure it out as best as you can for the children. Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I feel like you balance everything pretty well. I mean, at least it looks like it on social media.
Yeah.
And what about vlogging too? Like, how did you get involved into that world?
How did I get involved? With my ex, we started doing a YouTube channel, a couples channel, family channel, whatever. And, we was just doing our thing, vlogging and doing pranks, challenges, doing the YouTube stuff, the cute couple stuff. And like, but of course, real life was behind the scenes, and, real life came out. Like, people started seeing stuff and things started happening. So,
was it scary at first? Like, just putting all your
it was just very
business out?
No, it wasn't scary until stuff started happening. I started feeling embarrassed about stuff, but, and then for me to go and do another public relationship,
Yeah.
it's working though. It's working. I've learned a lot, but
you seem very happy in this relationship.
Yeah, I'm happy.
How do you keep the spice going? How do you keep it evolving?
How do I keep the spice up? To be honest with you guys, like, we were friends first. We got a chance. We didn't dive right into like being freaky and all that stuff. Like, we would fall asleep on the phone like every night.
That's so cute.
Never really talked about sex, but just talked about each other and like what we've been through and stuff like that. So we built a friendship first, and I think just having that foundation of a friendship and being able to talk to each other and be honest with each other, that's communication. That's what it's about. Because you can very well disagree with, like, we disagree about things, but like, if we know how to respect each other and know how to compromise on certain things, and well, not really compromise, but like, meet each other in the middle,
right?
Yeah, then
like, I'm talking to somebody right now, and he's taking it extremely slow, and I feel like that's different. You
said what?
Extremely slow, and I feel like he's really important to communicate and just really become friends. I feel like a lot of times too, when you're dating, you go straight to dating, but it seems like you guys took it like really slow.
I mean, we ain't take it real slow, but we ain't take it real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I popped up with a baby, but we still have that friend foundation. So that's important to have no matter what. Even if we wasn't to work out, then I just know that like our respect would still remain for each other.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, too, it's really important to take care of your mental health. You kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. And I asked Sweetie last time she was here, like, what do you do for your mental health? Like, as a mom, someone who's super busy, like, what do you do for yourself?
What do I do for my mental health?
Yeah.
I just, like, as a mom, it's different from being a single. Well, you have a lot more time as a single woman to, like, but as a mom, you got to find that time. When you're wearing all these different hats, like you just have to find that time. It's really important to find that time because sometimes if you don't, you won't have it. Right. Talking about therapists, I just recently got a therapist, so that's helped a lot. I need to talk to her more. Just self-care days where like I'm out, just riding my car, playing music with the windows down. Prayer for sure. My foundation definitely keeps me like grounded, and like any problem that I face, I just know that like if it's out of my hands, I just gotta pray. I know that God's gonna fix it. He's fixed a lot of things for me in my life. So prayer and just having that self-care time.
Yeah. I feel like too, as just women, individuals, sometimes we don't check on ourselves often, and I feel like that's really important, especially with us just being busy, because it's so easy to just like work
for a fact and think about me. I think about everybody else, and sometimes like I'm the last person that I think about.
What's your sign?
A Libra.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my friend's a Libra.
Yeah, so you really got to start putting yourself first, because if I'm not the best me, I can't be the best mom or the best girlfriend or like just the best artist. You got to really just. And I'm working on finding myself a different hobby outside of like, scrolling through my phone.
Yeah. And what does that look like? Do you have any ideas on like what you want to do?
Well, I can draw. So if I got better at that, if I like learn something new, like learn how to play an instrument, I would love to learn how to play the guitar.
Okay. Have you tried?
No, girl, I be wearing nails, so I don't know. I would like to do it, but like, but like painting, I don't know. I just gotta find it. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, just
something new.
Actually, the other day I started roller skating, and I thought it was so fun.
Man, you wanna know something funny about roller? Like every time I go skating, like I'm real like goofy, but when I'm skating by myself in a circle, I just start laughing uncontrollably, because like we all go to the skate rink just to skate in a circle.
We do.
Like I be laughing
money for that.
Yeah, like I don't know, like, and I'm like, man, I hope nobody see me laughing for no reason by myself. They're gonna think I'm crazy. But like when you think about it, we all putting on skates and we just skate in a circle.
Yeah,
and I just be looking at everybody like, I can't believe we doing this. But like that do seem fun.
Do you know how to skate like pretty good? Like, can you do like the skating backwards and stuff?
Oh no. When I skate, my feet go like this. Yeah, they go like in and out. But
the most therapeutic thing, honestly, was skating on the beach. Like, we live in LA, we need to take advantage.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Like over by Santa
Monica, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. That looks so like movie-ish.
Yeah, I actually went from Santa Monica all the way to Malibu.
Wow,
girl, that's a workout too. So I'm trying to get a quick workout in.
Wow. Okay, so you a skater?
I'm trying, girl. I've been trying to lose weight, trying to get it right. You feel me?
That's dope. You look amazing.
Thank you, girl. You too.
Thank you.
So what do you say is next for the rest of this year? Because we're finally somewhat done with the pandemic, so I feel like we're really outside.
Just trying to get this sophomore album out. I feel like I definitely misunderstood. My first album served its purpose and it did a great job, but now it's time to elevate. Get a summer song out. Yes, have a banging summer song.
You think like a twerking song, is it gonna be for the ladies, for everybody?
I think it's gonna be I love feel good music. Now here's the thing, everybody always like, Queen, make a twerking song, that's not me.
Yeah, if
you want a twerking song, listen to Saweetie or like City Girls or something like that, or like Meg. That's not you. Everybody have their different like, me, I'm just like a sweet little like, and I like to feel good. So I love those cookout vibe songs and those like songs you can go to the skating rink to.
Right. In a circle.
Yeah, skate in a circle. Like I love those, like riding with the drop top. Like I like
Yeah.
those kind of vibes, the feel good vibes. So definitely expect that. And yeah, I'm really gonna try to get some kind of product out.
Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Like
Yeah.
makeup?
No, not makeup, just an essential women's care.
Okay. Yes. I love that. I can't wait for that.
Yes, I
girl.
can't wait either.
And I have to ask you too, real quick, about your record with Big Sean, "Hate Our Love." What do you want, like, your audience to feel, especially when I play this record, like in Los Angeles? Like, what do you want them to feel when you play this?
I want them to feel like nostalgic. I want them to feel like a nostalgia. Like when I made this record and after Big Sean hopped on it and then we did the video to it, it gave me those, like, remember those vibes where like Ashanti and Ja Rule used to, like, them songs are timeless. I want them to feel a timeless vibe and just like feel good. And I want them to, if they going through the same thing and like they in love with somebody, don't let no haters, no friends, no family member get in the middle of that. If you have a dream that you want to go for, don't let nobody get in between that. No matter if they don't agree, then you don't do it. Then you don't do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, so let the haters hate and love on what you love and who you love.
Period, queen. Is there anything that we missed out on that we didn't touch that you just want to tell your fans?
I don't know. Stream Hate Our Love. That's it. Stream Hate Our Love, y'all.
Any advice that you want to tell them? Just like something positive you want to tell them? I love to close out with like a little positive.
This is what I always say to people. Remain humble. And don't give up on chasing like whatever dream you have. Don't give up on it. I know that's cliche, but also a lot of people like to stop and give up because they see someone else like passing them up. Just know that your time is coming, and don't stop. Just because you're going at a different pace from someone else doesn't mean that you're not successful.
Oof,
you know,
girl.
Sometimes like people will be like, oh, well, I'm not, because they're measuring their success to someone else's. Everybody's success is different. It doesn't mean that you didn't succeed if you're only right here and this person's there in the same lane. Like, just know that your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? And just keep God first and believe in yourself.
I love that. Okay,
yeah, that was real cliche, but it's true. You really got to believe in yourself.
But you were still preaching, so I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, girl. I appreciate you for tapping in with me.
Thank you for having me.